Hi, Azariah. This is your tutor mate friend, Sara. I am going to read you a book today called Playdough. Since we can't be together, I can read to you and you can follow along at home. So this book is Playdough, written by Anne Harth. Kyra loved Playdough. She rolled it, she patted it, she punched it, and she shaped it. At school, there was blue Play-Doh and red Play-Doh. Every day, there was a different color. Kyra loved them all. I wish I had Play-Doh at home, she said to her teacher, Mrs. Peck. Where do you buy it? Mrs. Peck laughed. I don't buy it, I make it. Can you show me how? Kyra said. The next day, Kyra walked into the classroom. Good morning, everyone, said Mrs. Peck. Today, we will make Play-Doh. Kyra, will you help? Kyra stood next to Mrs. Peck. Everything we need is on this table, Mrs. Peck said. We have flour, salt, oil, water, and food coloring. Kyra, please put 2 cups of flour into the big bowl. Kyra measured the flour. She dumped it into the bowl. 2 cups of flour, she said. Next, we need 1 cup of salt, said Mrs. Peck. Kyra measured the salt. She dumped it into the bowl. Mrs. Peck handed Kyra a spoon. Next, mix the flour and salt. Kyra mixed them carefully. Next, we need 1 tablespoon of oil and 1 cup of water. Kyra put them both into the bowl. Now stir it well, Mrs. Peck said. Kyra stirred until her arm was tired. It looks like white Play-Doh, she said. What color shall we make? Mrs. Peck held up the food coloring. Blue, Ahmed said. Red, Rena added. I have an idea, said Mrs. Peck, and she poked a hole in the Play-Doh. She put in 5 drops of blue food coloring and 5 drops of red food coloring. Squish it all up, Kyra. Hey, Azariah, this part's not in the story, but I wanted to ask you what you think if they mix blue and red together. Think about what color the Play-Doh is going to be. Kyra squished the Play-Doh. She rolled it and patted it. She punched it and shaped it. Kyra's eyes grew big. The children in the classroom all smiled as the white Play-Doh turned a beautiful shade of purple. Did you guess purple, Azariah? Did you know that red and blue make purple? Thank you, Mrs. Peck. I can't wait to make Play-Doh at home, Kyra said. And that's the end of our story. So some things you can think about, Azariah, from this story. One thing that happened was when they mixed red and blue, they got purple. Red and blue are both primary colors. And you can think about primary colors and secondary colors and which colors mix together to make different colors. The other primary color besides red and blue, do you know what it is? It's yellow. So think about different color combinations and then look around. What are you wearing? Are you wearing primary colors, secondary colors? Look at what your family's wearing, things like that.